Yes, that is Yu-Gi-Oh! In Alaska, and we also have a special Dynamorphia top regional deck list for you guys for this video. So not only do you get an Alaska breakdown, you also get a really cool Dynamorphia list. Sounds like a good day to me. Don't think 30% of you guys have not smashed the ever-living crap out of that subscribe button. Smash it so we can climb up the 100K ladder here. Your breakdown for Alaska. Yes, I thought that I was crazy when I read these results, but you know what? I'm actually very happy to see that Alaska has a thriving Yu-Gi-Oh! Community, actually. Kudos for seeing Yu-Gi-Oh! Grow and blossom around the world. I think this was 38 people for this regional, which is, I think, everybody in Alaska, actually. All jokes aside here. So we had 4 Despia decks. They are really cruel up there at their regionals, man. The fusion capabilities up there, very, very meta heavy. One of these Despia decks, though, was a Despia Shadal deck, which is actually kind of interesting because I haven't seen a lot of lists that would go down the approach of wanting to merge Shadal in it, because, you know, obviously just doing like basic Aluber stuff seems more beneficial, but that is fine at the end of the day. It just kind of depends on, I guess, like this generalized structuring of things here. We had one Flanderies player in top cut. Congratulations to them. I believe they were the winner of the regional here, which was very, very, very good. And then we had one IBS. Yes, we had one Irritable Bowel Syndrome. Excuse me, one IDS. The Invoked Dogmatica Shadal deck. It's been a little while since I've seen that. We actually have that list here for you guys. We also had one Eldritch. And then we had one Dragon Link Brave deck. They got the chance to kind of step up and show this metagame that, hey, you know, I can function, I can do something here. No, I can take my stand and I can do what I want to do here. So overall, for a breakdown, this is a little bit, the rogue side of things is a little bit more push heavy here. No Sword Soul, which is fine considering, but Shadal Dogmatica, huh? Let's pass it on over to the other interesting deck list. All right, the first list we're going to be looking at here is our Flanderies list. Now, to be perfectly honest with you guys here, I find Flander to be pretty boring, but you've seen how consistently this deck can turn over these regional results, and I think it's actually pretty impressive here. Now, we are playing the Prosperity over the Extra. We have seen pretty basic results with that. I do think that obviously being able to Prosperity and Duality in the same turn is where you really get your advantage train going here. So we have one Storm Winds, one DD Crow, triple Dimension Shifter, triple copies of Egan, 2 M-Pen, very basic stuff, triple Rabina, 1 Stritch, 1 Toucan Sam, 1 Harpy Harpist. Being able to deploy this during the opponent's turn as a normal summon to get the additional bounce is really, really good. Alright, you gotta love level 4 interruptions. We have 1 Apex Avion and 1 Mega Ryza. Then we have triple Book of Moon, triple copies of Advent of Adventure, triple copies of the map, 1 copy of the Unexplored Winds, 1 Feather Duster. So yes, we are actually meaning back row removal for this. We have 1 Mystic Mine, triple Duality with triple Prosperity, 1 Terraforming, 1 Dreaming Town, and triple copies of Infinite Permanence. Extra deck here, we have 1 Shurag with 1 Frigette, 1 Anima with 1 Linkribo, 1 Unicorn with 1 Phoenix, 1 Access Code, 1 Recital Starling with 1 Assembled Nightingale, 1 Downer with 1 Zeus, 1 Nova, 1 Makaba, and 2 Anantis. Side deck here is going to be a lot of anti-establishment cards. So we have triple copies of Raigeki, triple copies of Twin Twisters, triple Evenly Matched, triple Harpy's Featherstorm, and triple copies of Royal Decree here. Wrapping up our little board breaker slash Flanderies, no fun allowed, but I am glad to see that they were playing Decree here. This is like the level of fun I love to see. Next up here is our branded list. Now, as I've said a lot of times here, branded has become very standardized at this point in time. The Allure of Darkness build has become by far what appears to be the dominant build. And then you just got to decide on your flavor of Mercurier. I mean, you're either playing 1, 2, or 3 of these. There's been no wrong answer as of late, though the 3 build was, I think, the very beginning of it, and people have kind of started to tone back on that, which is not a bad thing. You know, you got to love player innovation and things like that. So just the little things things to kind of consider when you're looking at Despia builds as of right now. So we have one copy of Ad Lidium, one copy of Albion. Albion's either a 1 or 2 of, but I have seen less Albion. We have triple Aluber, 2 Despian Tragedy, 1 Dramaturgia, triple Egypt Chain, 1 copy Fairy Tale Snow, triple copies of Fallen of Albaz, 1 Spriggan's Kit, triple copies of Mercurier, triple Allure of Darkness, triple Branded Fusion, 2 copies of Branded in Red, 1 Branded Lost, triple copies of Branded Opening with 1 Called by the Grave, 1 Theater, triple Patchwork, 2 Poly, triple Super Poly, and then we actually have triple talents in here. I have not actually seen a lot of talents being explored, no pun intended, for a deck like this. So this is actually very nice to see that these did come back in here. Then we have 1 Branded Sword. Branded Sword being a drop-off point for Albion or, you know, Mercurier interactions. Pretty cute. And in the extra, we have 2 Titaniaclad, 2 Mirror Jades, 2 Masquerades, 2 Lubellions, 2 Guardian Chimeras, 1 Quidardus, 1 copy of Brigand, 2 Albion, and 1 Albalenitus. Yes, we got to see Albalenitus. So here we have triple Ash Blossom, 2 DD Crow, 1 Necworld Banshee, triple Forbidden Droplet, 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, 1 Zombie World, triple Evenly Matched, and 1 copy of Red Reboot here, wrapping up our branded list. And then we have IDS, the deck. It has been a long time since I have seen Shaddoll Genius getting the chance to see play here. At least in terms of this event, this deck looks a lot more kind of teched out. Where you expect, I mean, obviously, like after the loss of Predaplant, Verti, Anaconda, you've seen this deck definitely struggle a lot more to kind of reestablish itself so it can do things here. So we have triple copies of Alistair, the Invoker, triple copies of Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, 2 copies of the DD Crow, 1 Celestial with 1 Dasher. Yes, we still are doing our basic DPE package. We have triple copies of Ecclesia, 1 Fleur de Lis, 1 Maximus, 1 Ariel, and then 1 Genius. Still very, very intrigued by this. We have 2 Nibiru's, 1 copy of Beast with 1 Hedgehog. We have 1 Called by the Grave, 2 copies of Fusion Destiny with 2 Invocation, triple Magical Meltdown, 2 Nadir's Servant, 2 Shaddoll Fusions with 1 Terraforming. There's 3 more talents again. Talents must have been really popular for this event. I guess being able to play around like certain hand traps, or, you know, capitalizing off of certain hand traps like an Ash Blossom seems really good. But all right, we have triple Imperm and 1 Schism. Then in the next deck we have 1 Gardna, 1 Almirage with 1 Gravity Controller, 1 Dehark, 1 Titaniaclad, 1 Chimera Flacia, 2 Macabas, 1 Aguides, 2 Winda, 1 Construct, double App Cologne with 1 Destroyer Phoenix and Chicken Nugget. And then we have 2 Drone Lockbirds, 2 Ghost Ogres, triple Cosmic Cyclone, triple copies of Dark Ruler No More, triple copies of Dimensional Barrier, and 2 copies of Evenly Matched here, wrapping up IBS's top finish for this regional. I believe this got, what was it, 3rd place out of this event, which actually pretty good considering like the rest of the overall structuring for this was not too bad. So that wraps up Alaska. Now, out of Canada, we have a top 8 finish out of a regional, playing none other than Dynamorphia Control. Now, I haven't seen the Dynamorphia Control deck actually perform and do as well, but this is very nice to see that this did get the chance to keep up and do things. So, we have 2 Diplos with triple Thursia, triple copies of Lord of the Heavenly Prison, 1 Called by the Grave, triple Duality with triple Prosperity. We have triple copies of Alert, triple copies of Domain, triple copies of Frenzy, triple copies of Sonic, triple copies of Ferret Flames, triple Gozen Match, triple Solemn Judgment, triple Solemn Strike. Yes, we are actually playing triple Storming Mirror Force in this deck. That is so awesome. And we have triple copies of Torrential Tribute here. Extra deck here, we have 1 Dolka, 1 Starving Venom, 1 copy of Violet Chimera. Oh wow, we were actually prepared for the solid matchup. 1 Dracostapelia, 1 Mud Dragon with 1 Draco Knight Quest. Oh my god. Then we have triple Stealth Greena, triple Rexstrom, and triple Kengrina, because you're going to need those to be able to do your big plays here. Then we're playing triple Firecracker. Quick effect, discard this card, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent, and if you do, skip your next draw phase. So if we're going into time, we just have a way to pop and do something. God, it's a quick effect too. You only use the effect Firecracker once per turn. Each time your opponent takes effect damage, place one counter on this card. Once per turn during the end phase, remove all counters from this card that were placed, and you do inflict 3 damage to your opponent. It's literally just quick effect, pinged for 1,000. That is hilarious. Triple Super Poly. We also have triple Broken Line, triple Drowning Mirror Force, and triple copies of Witch's Strike here, wrapping up, boom, your deck profiles for this breakdown. So what do you guys think? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think. Make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more honest content. And I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.